Hello, everybody, and welcome to OpenExO Live. It is really great to be with you this morning or afternoon or evening, whatever the time is, wherever you are watching this from in the world. And we're excited to have Selin Vural with us from Istanbul, Turkey. Although she has spent a lot of time around the Middle East, and you can see some amazing folks there coming up in the next couple of weeks. And so Selin is an experienced chief strategy officer with the history of working around the Middle East. And she's an architect by profession, skilled in negotiation, future technology, strategic decision-making, multicultural operations, design management, and project coordination. And she's a recent author, and we'll get into that when Selin comes live on stage. So I'll just bring her up here. Welcome, Selin. How are you doing today?
Hello, Kevin. Hello, everybody. Warm greetings from warm Istanbul today. It's summertime and the sun is shining.
That is amazing. So we always start off asking people, I shared a little bit of background there, but asking people, tell us about your background and how you came to join the OpenExO community.
Yeah, well, I started my journey, business journey, with being an architect. I'm an architect in profession, but during the years, of course, I'm very much curious about everything in person. So I added many professionalities, international business management, MBA, project management professional, sustainability professional I became. And then the 7-8 years ago, I came up with a project about smart cities. And it was required to study the smart city technologies in terms of construction applications. And it was the first time, and by coincidence, I first had my son. I was really curious about future and what will happen and what we should do in order to design our future. And at that time, I started thinking about being a strategy officer for a holding company. You always have to foresight and predict the future, right? But I saw that there is a strong need to change for business as usual, the way of doing business. And then I started closely monitoring the startups, unicorns, and whoever is providing the future awareness. And then, yes, I came up knowing my wonderful OpenExO community.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. And so we have a few people with an architectural background, within the OpenExO community, actually.
Yes.
And it's interesting to see how their sort of learning and thinking around design actually affects how they see the EXO model. So how would you say that sort of design thinking impacts the way you see the future and EXO?
Yeah, I think it's very much related because, first of all, architecture is based on creativity, right? And in order to think about something new which hasn't been done before, or creating something from scratch, takes a lot of research, design thinking, and actually more about a little bit out of box thinking. So, and these all match with the futuristic thinking as well, and exponential mindset. And I think it helped me a lot to open my mind for the new way of thinking and the new way of putting the learned thoughts and change them, and continuous learning process for me.
Absolutely. And in terms of the ExO model, of course, it, you know, right at the top there is an MTP, and you know, a massive transformative purpose.
Yeah.
For you, what is that massive transformative purpose?
When I start thinking about my massive transformative purpose, I think that the most important thing in my life, and especially after starting with OpenExO journey, for me, I would like to provide disruptive transformation for future readiness, and my focus is to create awareness for the population and all kinds of groups. For example, I always give the example, if you want to create awareness for a young person, definitely you should focus on their parents as well. So there are lots of blockages in front of creative thinking and creative design thinking, and you need to focus on each group type in order to create the awareness for future. That's why I would like to create awareness for and focus on the different groups. And I am working for change, learn, unlearn process very much in these days.
Now I know that you actually really believe in like this idea of like an exponential human, right? And so can you explain that in a little bit more detail?
Yeah. Well, I was aware of exponential term, and I went deep with OpenExO community, and thank you very much to open my mind. And really, I really like the term exponential. And I think then when I start about thinking about how to be exponential in all areas of our life, I start thinking about the life we are living now. I think we are one of the very lucky generation because we are just in the middle of transition, right? And there has been no time before that we have this opportunity to, in human history, right, to evolve and change. So everybody has the opportunity to change and to evolve and to adapt themselves, and also to design their own future. So exponential for me means curiosity, and exponential means hunger about learning, continuous learning, and starting to ponder about everything, almost everything, and embracing the change and embracing the chaos. Once a person becomes exponential, I think it affects everything about life around them, and in my opinion, the future is not now. The future is always at the horizon. The important thing is, and all the predictions and all the we make about the future is basically the present predictions and present thoughts, and of course we can never know what will happen or what we would like to happen. So I always think and create awareness about the future, not by prediction, but to be ready for any kinds of change. So, and if we keep our human self exponential, I think we can be able to adopt in any disaster, any changes, any unexpected circumstances, and we will be more powerful in terms of choosing what we would like to be.
Absolutely, and so I know before we came live, you showed me your book, which should be published pretty soon. So maybe if you can pick it up and show folks again. in Turkish, with the name Future You, and I'm right in saying that it's about providing what you've just been speaking about, right? Showing people what the future of technology and humanity is all about. So can you explain a little bit about that, and sort of any feedback you've got?
Yeah, my book, I can show you. This is a very first raw copy of my book, and as you see, this is half of my face and half a nice tiny little robot, but they are very smiley face. They are not scary. My future prediction is very optimistic in terms of having the unexpected circumstances, and I think that the technologies are in humans' hands still, but it's very important that it's important to understand the technology and the human relation very much, especially in these days. I think with OpenExO community, we were before COVID crisis. We were trying to create a structure about from business as usual to exponential business types, right? And I think somehow, of course, it's a very bad experience having Corona all over the world, but it helped people to, in very dramatic way, but force majeure, people all around the world, they really understood about the importance of humanity and the importance of change and importance of continuous learning. And I'm somehow happy about the new changes, and I think it will never be the same like before. But I can take it very optimistic. I'm not pessimistic about these changes, definitely. And in my book, I explained the future technologies and humanity, but also I explain very much about exponential term, because exponential is not a kind of mathematical definition for me. Exponential is more about expanding the whole as a humanity, and this gives you many opportunities as well to ponder. And then at the end of my book, I asked the reader, what would you like to be? Who would you like to be? Are you gonna be an ordinary consumer of the future designed by others, or are you gonna be an extraordinary world citizen who can design, embrace the future, and aware of the change, curious about the future, and can be able to be the captain of your own ship? So, and then at the end, I end up that care about your future always.
Absolutely. I mean, I absolutely love that. The idea that so many people, and my personal MTP is around unlocking positive human potential, and I come across so many people that are victims of their future, and what you are saying there is rather be a captain of your future, right? So the power is absolutely in every individual's hands to embrace what's out there, to embrace technologies, and to create that exponential future, right?
Definitely it is. And I find OpenExO very, very, very powerful, and I hope there will be more communities like OpenExO. OpenExO is one of the pioneer community all around the world, and I feel very, very powerful with my community. I feel very strong. I feel that I can make an impact, and the outcome of what we are thinking, it can be real. It can happen. Having this support at my back with OpenExO community, it's really very, very important, because you feel free, and you feel secure, and you feel really in a very peaceful environment, which can make a definitely very, very strong effect and impact. And when I think about solving any world problem, now it is easy for me to go back to my OpenExO community and ask any questions, and immediately I can, in 1 hour, I can have 200 answers for my problem. So this gives me a very, very, very much power, really. So I'm happy to be a member.
Amazing. And
yeah,
you know, you've just finished writing a book, but you are the founder of Exponential, which is a company that is helping organizations to embrace exponential, right? So
yes.
can you share a little bit more about the company, how you're using the ExO tools, and what services you're offering?
Yeah, actually, I don't want to call my my company as a company. I call it more about experience platform, and because it is not settled in any country. It is pure virtual, providing services to worldwide, and it is not it is just out of my passion about creating awareness about our feature as well. So my activities are especially, we focus on 3 groups. First of all, of course, the young generation, because they are, especially after this terrible times, they are very much scared about their future as well, because they see it as a chaos, and uncertainty is everywhere. And it's important to create their mindset, optimistic mindset, because at the end their future is in their hands, but they need to know more about this opportunity as well. The second group is the startups. Of course, everybody has an idea nowadays, and it's a new way of doing business, but it is not always working as expected. So, and it's important that an idea should be in very secure hands in order to create a very fair business as well for the provider and for the consumer as well. So we are providing mentoring for startups to make their dreams happen. And the other group is, of course, the existing businesses. It is the most difficult part of the, I think, the futuristic mindset, and to create the new way of doing business. But I think I never give up trying.
Yeah, no, you have to battle through that immune system response within existing organizations to actually see what is coming and how it's going to affect them, right?
Yes, and also I'm very much related to OpenExO, and we are now we will start providing the certifications, foundation certifications, collaboration with OpenExO, and also we have other projects like the summary of Exponential Organizations version 2 as well, for with different languages. In my case, my aim is to create the summary version of Exponential Organizations for Turkish people, Turkish language as well, and the certification process in Turkish language as well. So we are working on it now.
Perfect. So I see Sanjay on LinkedIn has asked, noting your background, Selin, how are you applying ExO in strategy?
Okay, that's a good question. Yes, I think the one of the attributes I really like, and I'm walking around it, is the community and crowd. I really like the power of community and crowd, and because I experienced with OpenExO, and also I'm always trying to create a group of people who is like-minded, and it's very important if you have the platform and the community around the platform. Everything is very the structure and the outcome is very beneficial for everybody. So instead of I always support that instead of making things individually, I always support having the community around you and around your ideas. I think it is the best, one of the best tools I find within ExO attributes.
Amazing. So, Selin, we've come to the end of the time that we usually allot. As I said to you, the time flies when we have these conversations. Yes. But as you go, I'd like to just hear, like, what is it that's really exciting you about the future? Both in Turkey and beyond.
The young people, they have. I really adored how they think about their life and their future. Definitely, they have a different mindset than others. I think we are by age, we are the kind of generation who has to be surprised every day because of these changes. But they are the people, I think they really like the sharing economy. They really like sharing lives, sharing everything. They are very much about experiencing the services, experiencing instead of trying to collect the assets in their lives. So this gives them very much freedom, I think, and because of the connectivity. And I again say, thanks to Corona, the connectivity is crucial now for everybody, and more or less everybody learns how to be connected thanks to Corona. And I think they are. I'm very excited about their mindset, and I think they will create a wonderful life around them. The only thing I think we dinosaurs should help them about the empathy and ethics part of the technologies, because at the end, at one point, the humanity should stop and think what we really would like to happen. And this is one of the, I think, long topics to be discussed, and we should really be focused on the ethics part of the technologies, advanced technologies as well.
Awesome. Well, Selin, it's been fantastic chatting to you today, and I'm really looking forward to the collaboration around Turkish language for OpenExO content, and really all the best with the release of your book. Looking forward to seeing how that goes, and please do share that back within the OpenExO community. We have quite a few Turkish people. We also have quite a few people who aren't in Turkey but are of Turkish origin, so most likely speak Turkish but are living in the US or living in Europe. So really great chatting to you today, and you have a fantastic rest of the week.
Thank you so much, Kevin, giving me this opportunity to have my voice within OpenExO community. And I'm also always proud to be a member, and I wish you a very good day today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So that was Selin Vural. calling in from Istanbul, Turkey. Great to hear from her and to see that she is about to publish a book around future you using EXO thinking and exponential model. So that's amazing. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to play out with a video about our consultant certification webinar that's coming up next week, Wednesday. If you're interested in helping others to implement EXO, whether that's other companies or your own company, do check it out. Thanks again, and we'll see you again next week.
Do you want to play an active role in the largest business transformation in history? Hi, my name is Jaroslav, and I'm the Chief Learning Officer at OpenExO, a global community of consultants, coaches, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders helping organizations all around the world to benefit from the disruptive changes happening in their industries. I am responsible for the design and delivery of a suite of training and certification programs that train over 1,000 forward-looking business leaders and consultants every year. Our programs help you to understand and apply the hidden recipe behind some of the most innovative and most successful organizations that exist in the market today. I want to invite you to an introductory webinar about the EXO Consultant Certification Program. This program has been designed to teach the inner workings of exponential organizations and to give you an opportunity to apply the EXO model in real-life assignments. During the webinar, you will learn more about the content and structure of the certification, as well as hear from past participants about the value they received out of the program. The future of business will be led by exponential organizations. We can already see this by the number of unicorn companies disrupting almost every industry, as well as by the thousands of existing organizations applying the EXO model every day. Businesses all around the world are looking to you to assist them in navigating the largest transformation of business to date. Join our webinar to unlock exponential growth opportunities for yourself and for your clients. I look forward to seeing you there.